What's that sound? Hola Antonio, ¿qué onda? Scam? How did this? What is a scam? Never starts on time? Literally, look, listen, if you don't start on time, that means that you're always on time, because that's how that works. That's how time works. I'm a timologist, I would know. Hairline, not here. I shaved my head like 30 minutes ago. Look how smooth I am, Antonio. Look at how smooth this dome is right now. Megan's best on like my hairline is true. She is in fact over there, but she's gonna have a meeting soon, I'm guessing, so she's gonna have to go upstairs. But she's currently working, Mimi. No meeting today? No, that's what she thinks. Oh, she put herself on do not disturb. Time age. And Choo Choo isn't bald. You leave Choo Choo alone. Choo Choo is eating a seed treat right now, and they're having a good time. By eat, I mean they're destroying it. But they do get some seeds out of it. It's just chunks fall off of it. And he's like, yeah, get wrecked. Let's see. This is the first time I've turned on my computer since I turned it off on Sunday night. Yeah, I also still haven't slept properly, but 3 hours during actual nighttime that's an improvement. It's little steps, right? It's little corrections that eventually get you to ideally a better point where you're getting more sleep. So that's good. Little baby steps. I need to know how to upload my own 7TV emotes. Please no. You missed a blade on your all. Oopsies. What do you mean a blade? What do you mean? I'm calling Mimi on Teams. Alright, Beta's gonna call you on Teams, Mimi. Make sure you don't answer him. It won't go through? She's on Do Not Disturb, so you can't get through to her. Just reminded me that we haven't seen anything about when we're getting Blade in Rivals. He didn't go see his mate on his all? Jeez, you want to go do it right now? I could use practice, unless you're going to do it later on for your stream, Max. Barely disabling users from D&D. Beta has the access, well, for his company anyway. What's going on, Zara? Hola, Ava. Welcome on in, Miss Moxie. How's it going? Imagine not seeing your mate on your alts. I remember when I used to have to use Teams, then you left that company. There you go. And now you don't have to worry about that. What am I doing here? I made Rosa her gear. What set of gear did Franco need? I forget. I know you said you made the Viper set last night, Brady. But I just completely forget what the other bit is. Let's see. /user that Franco kid. Brings up his entire history. Be perceived. What in the Renala? That's last night. A healer set. Gotcha. The funny part is about this is that if you look at messages through this message history of people, when they use a 7TV emo, it doesn't show the emo, it just shows the text. So I just see cat sitting very comfortable around campfire with its friends. I just see the text. Let's see. So need to get you mats for a healer set. There you go. Well, history. So if you type /, if you're, I don't know if you have to be a mod or not. I think you have to be a mod for the channel. /user and then the name of the person. It'll bring up their entire chat history in your channel, or that channel that they're currently in, that you have access to. So you can bring up everything. Mod tags. Does Franco have a mod tag for my mod? A ver. Franco kid. No mod comments. You have your 010 on mod actions. No warnings, 1 timeout, and no bans. Almost a pristine record, Franco. Very good, boy. You are. Non-mod can see those from the current session. Mods can see the entire message history. There you go. There you go. He's apparently broken out of the Dracula map in season 2. Out of context, that's a wild statement to read. You see some dumb shit in this channel? You know what? When you're in a channel with your friends, it's required that you say some dumb shit. 1 time out, I wonder why. Yeah, Beta. Can't believe you would do that to Franco. Sure, we'll go with that. Free Franco from his. I can't undo that either. That's a permanent blemish on your record in this channel. What about Beta? User beta flame 00. Let me see. He also has a 010. I can't believe Mimi would do that to beta. Beta does have a mod comment. What's this mod comment? It says fucking nerd. Yep, that's about right. And actually, it's Mimi who says Lexus scared with bits. From 2019. October 18th, 2019. Mimi wrote that about beta. Free my credit card from this. Free your credit card from this. I'm sorry, anybody. And timed out beta flame for 600 seconds. Wow, that is a lie. You just typed that out yourself. How dare you, sir? How dare you? Man, does anybody have a clean record here to see? Max. Max is 010. Why are there so many 010s? Okay. Wait, why doesn't your body have 2 strikes? What the fuck? Who timed out your body twice? That was a misclick by you? Yeah, I'm a dumbass. How many timeouts does Wolfie have? Oh my god. Let's find out. User... user Wolfie. 0310. What the fuck, beta? Leave Wolfie alone. Oh man, that's my score in Marvel Rivals. Wow, beta put the mod comment on Wolfie as troublemaker. Nope, absolutely valid, absolutely fair. That's your love language between each other, and I won't come between the two of you. Oh, that Jabba, welcome on in. Only 2 is a surprise. It's all memes, honestly. For as long as you've been hanging with us, nobody, it's the fact that it's only 2 is actually a surprise, honestly. I mean, that's how we do. Apparently, 7TV, I can see your own chat history. Nice. Yeah, 7TV does provide a lot of. What about Azim? Who has Azim? Azim is at 000. Wow, she's a good girl. And it's, actually, we just passed our 3 years since you followed me. That's cool. Right, light. You're right. That's what you meant by I should change light. Got it. The redeem. And me, let's see, Zara. I mean, yeah, I mean, a lot of them are misclicks by me. And let's be honest. You are at 000 with 999 plus messages, Zara. I appreciate that. Boink. It's been 84 years. See, it was like when me and Finny tried to pinpoint when I first followed up in her chat, and what the first thing I ever said was, and we scrolled so far it broke her PC. I've been following for 9 years. You must be pretty cool, I guess. I mean, maybe. The jury's still out, Brady. We'll have to keep on going to find out if that is the case. Yeah, Antonio's been there for 9 years as well. Newbody's been there since January of 2016. Old? Fucking got him. But yeah, Max, you want to run M8 on your alt while we got people here to spare you having to do it randos? As a shocker to no one, it turned out it was an insult. That shall be our next scientific endeavor for the next 9 years. Yep, we'll figure it out. Did someone say M8? Let's fucking go. Who wants to do M8? Who wants to go mate? You can grab your own. Orale, let's go. I guess. Wow. Oh, that explains why, nerd. Yes, it's me. Hello. Give me a second. That explains why there might be a little bit of lag. Oopsies. Oh no, oh no, I'm the wrong scene. Oh no. Oh no. Oh wow, Cowie just got disconnected? That's a shame. How'd that happen? Wow. It's gonna make the sound. I mean, this is my PC, not yours. Son of a bitch. There it is. You need to avoid pug for MA. Let's fucking go, buddy. Oh no, look, my game's back. No, it's my PC, it's not yours. It's me. It's me, not you. And there goes rating way. Brady will grab Neobody. Hola, Osric, how's it going, dude? What? Oh, I'm not paying 420. I respect it. Is that the conversion rate from Canadian to US funds? I paid Franco 1,000,000 gil to repair my gear on my all, but Franco paid me 420 blaze it, as you do. The older I get, the more I appreciate the smell of carpet, clean carpet. Oh no, look, it's an alley. That and clean sheets. Why did you time out Brady? What the fuck? He told you to? What is this? Alright, Beta's moderatorship is going under review. Brady is known as best way, and then you didn't even undo it yet. Brady's still banned.
I'm working.
I've sold it wrong. I almost shouted out Brady. I'm getting to it. No, fuck you, Twitch. Wait, Brady is not coming out and banned from this channel. Alright. All of this should be. Wrongfully imprisoned. Wrongfully imprisoned. Okay, that's a permanent blemish on Brady's. No, Brady went from 000 to 010. Can you believe this shit, Osric? Terrible. Alright, so once anybody gets here. Ray, did you want to come along? How could this happen? You know what? I'm sorry, Brady. I'd like to apologize formally on behalf of Solo_9 Industries. It's just, you know, sometimes an employee just starts wilding and there's not much you could do. The hive mind strikes. Now he's one. You're open for taking over Beta's spot as moderator. Never gonna happen. But I appreciate the offer. I'm trying to get all the Final Fantasy 9 music roles in the game. Anyone know if I'm missing any? New dungeon, the trial background music, festival of the hunt, and run from PvP, fairy battle, and vamos a la flamenco. Welcome to 010. He dared you. Wow. The Strayborough dungeon, says Franco. Alright, so see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hopefully your day's going well, Osric. Psyche might be back tomorrow. Right now she's feeling like she'll be back tomorrow, but obviously we'll see how she's feeling in the morning. But our girl should be back tomorrow, ideally, if not Monday. So hopefully your week's been treating you well. See, hey, can you time me out for 69 seconds for the funny number? Apparently Beta is here to provide bans for specific instances. The requests are coming in. But yeah, no, look, listen. Clean sheets, clean carpet, clean everything is just... There's nothing like laundry and then tucking into a very clean set of sheets in bed. It's like that little cat going to sleep emote on 7TV. But yeah, I'm doing alright. Doing alright. It's one of those days. It's just vibing along. Still kind of weird. Being blinded by the snow on the ground with the sunlight hitting it is just not it. That's... I like that Beta actually added... There's a reason there, and it says funny number. So there you go, Ali. Please enjoy. You had snow on the grass and my car this morning. Rude? Yeah, I mean, it is almost halfway through April. Just finishing work a bit late. Gotcha. Well, hopefully you can just chill and vibe and enjoy the rest of your afternoon. All right, let's get in there. Yeah, that emote, right? That's just me whenever there's clean sheets. Last call, room for one, mate. Very gonna win. Okay, gotcha. Coffee calls. You call it what you normally do in game, you coward. She's as is normally like, BRB. I have to go recycle my coffee. Sure. Okay, let's go, Antonio. There we go. Friends list. Thank you. You bald as hell. I am so fucking bald, Antonio. You don't even know. Cannot locate a character with that name. I'm sad that Prima Vista Orchestra isn't a role in the game. It should be. But yeah. You don't exist, Antonio. I'm sorry. I know what it is. I have to do it this way. Thank you. You started for Beta provides a service. I need to update you here. Because this game is fucking busted. There we go. No, I want you to my company. I mean, you're welcome to join our company, but... What do you mean? What the fuck is this? Antonio? Are you okay?
Caliente.
49?
Mm-hmm.
Still not as old as me.
Not quite, Christopher. But thank you for those 49 months, dude. That's over 4 years, dude. I appreciate that. That means a lot. I'm very, very grateful. Let me know what you'd like to vote for our cooking stream. It is ! Toppings. That'll bring up the list. Sounds like I hate this game. It should be on Dome Hemoth now. Alright, there we go. So, what do we have for classes here? Also, if you see Sadira, it's Sadira's birthday. Wish her a happy birthday. Sadira is a gem. Alright, we have 3 healers, 2 tanks. Okay, we have 4 DPS. Let's go. We're about to do a quick M8 because Rat Jam needs to do it. And I need practice as a black mage. So, we're just going to pop this in real quick. After this, I'll probably switch on over to my alt, run the dungeon, and then we can do the trial. Prepare yourselves for music. I think I remember what my first message here was. You used player search to cheat to invite me to the FC because I said you'd have to find me to do it. Yeah, that sounds about right. That sounds about right. Excuse me, Max, where's the copy pasta? What the fuck? It's time to howl at the moon? Yeah, no, there's a copy pasta going around Twitch for this fight.
Let's begin, shall we?
That voice always catches me off guard.
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
Who in the fucking Gundam is? This is the final boss of the raid tier. He's a cat boy who turned into a wolf. Awoo.
Cleave!
He also calls out his attacks.
I wonder if you can keep up.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
I love the announcers. Thank you, Max. There we go.
A stylish evasion, well done.
Wait, did I really just go into my... No, okay. Like, did I really skip a flare just to do my BS over here? I still find it funny that the cat boy looks like your friend. Does he really? No, don't be a scumbag. Don't be a scumbag. Get in there. Ow, my body. Alright, let's keep it black maging.
I do like toying with my prey.
I'm curious to hear Psyche's reaction when she hears that voice line. Okay. Alright, we're safe here.
Can you fend
Imagine
off
this
a pack of
going
wolves?
Gundam. I'd rather not, Wolfie. Oh my mana. Oh no, he just went away. I'm just a dumb bitch. Never mind. My mana is gone though. Alright, I think I can put a ley lines down now.
Fly true.
But how's he casting Bear Fangs when he's
The earth
a
is
wolf?
mine to command.
I don't understand.
Not bad. Not bad. We
She'll likely stand in the nearest AoE. Probably. They're his claws, they're his fangs. Don't you know?
Bear my biting wings.
But you're a cat boy. Let's fucking go. It's a good song though. I still like M6 songs, that song better. Because it is a goddamn bop. But this one's pretty good.
Still you stand. How delightful.
Don't get hit. Right, we want to go over here. Or is he this part where he's much faster?
Fenrir's power can be wielded
No,
in
the towers!
surprising ways.
What's the? I'll be right here. All right, everybody's sitting right there. Okay.
Where did that colossal thing come from?
I'm safe here, right? Yeah. Nailed it.
He's put the Colossus to the sword.
Nah! Oh, nailed it. Nailed it. Actually, dodging God. I don't know, Wolfie. I should be dead. I'll take it though. That should have fucking blasted me. And that voice can commit crimes on me. I swear to God, it's a very good voice.
Not out of the fight yet.
It's not just the obviously the depth of the voice. It's a very deep voice, but it's also the way they pronounce things. That VA knows what they're doing. That's good work right there.
You're mine.
Oh, one thing.
A pack of wolves.
Chuchu's like, yeah. Chuchu, I need you, my baby boy. Big stretch apparent. I can't see him. You should have had this in phase 1 with 3 pillars and 4 during this phase. Would have been interesting. I'm not really a big fan of the pillars, but I get it. Mostly because I'm bad at the pillars.
Try this.
Yes, Chuchu. What's that, Chuchu? You want a bath? That was possibly the worst way to try and dodge that. Can a bitch slide cast? Alright, well. I think I hit by 1 AoE. That's a start.
Looks like someone
Bear my butt? Not for free. Oh, I was supposed to stack with the group. My bad. Apologies. Actual scumbag. Wow, Antonio, no, come on. Look, it's the black mage mentality. I can't help it. I have to get blasted. Never mind. It's fine. That's normal. Black mage behavior. It is, ooh, a thingy.
It's all over. Until next time.
21. I can't roll anything for this because I already got that. Okay, well. Good luck if you need stuff. It dropped glasses. It dropped the glasses. Rare drop confirmed. Let's go. I gave him a millet and he went over and sang to it instead of me. That's my son right there. Or daughter, we don't know. I can't believe the glasses finally dropped. No comms, shit group, terrible group, honestly. Thank you for the run. No problem, friends. No problem. I mean, look, listen, if I can get it done out of the way during the week, I'll run it. Did Rat Jam really roll a 98 on the Hollow Brooch? Okay, you're all free. I'm gonna disband and come back on my alt. I have to run the dungeon first and then the trial afterwards. But thank you, friends. Don't worry about it. Listen, sometimes you really want to brooch. Brooching with the bros. You're free? Congratulations. I'm game for dungeon if you need peeps. Alright, let's go. Tomes, let's go. You volunteer for dungeon and trial. Alright, let's go. Wait, which character is it? Oh, it's Fu. I forgot which character I was going on. Oh god, there goes a spinning Furby Nomicon. Thank you for that beta. For the biddies, not for the Furby Nomicon. I say, knowing her luck, I would have gotten the card, probably. Oh, I didn't notice it. I didn't check if I got the card or not. I should check. Let's skip dungeon, but you want the trial? Okay. My joints are a little achy today. My elbows in particular. Cards are fake dispatch. They seem that way, right? They certainly seem that way. Doesn't feel like there's a lot of them. I didn't even get the card from. So you're taking your holy headbutt today. No, not yet, thankfully. But I have a headache like I did. By the way, the Easter event has started. If you need some papaya in your heart, and who doesn't, honestly, it starts here at the Miketo Amphitheater. Let's see the fit. She's rocking it. Let's see, I've seen literally none except the one I had to wrestle from the new Triple Triad NPC. I think that's the only one I got too. Papaya. She's an egghead. She really is. Literally the best song in the entirety of Final Fantasy XIV. If we take anything away from this game and transport it to what's it called? Final Fantasy 17. Let it be Papaya. Alright, as it wanted to come along. How quick is it if you skip? I'm not sure. I haven't done it yet. Brady wanted to come along. We have room for 1/2 DPS because my tank isn't geared up. So checking in game chat. I can bet. Let's see. Oh no! This character barely has any out. Where's Ali? How did I get mugged? When did I get mugged? Was it here? Was it in Gridania? Antonio, did you want to come along? Ali's so sneaky. What the fuck? that was fast. Am I just blind? Am I a dumb bitch? Well, I mean, that's a given, but still. Here's ignore Franco. No, what do you mean? See, no, Antonio said it earlier. That's why I'm going off of earlier. That's why he said the feels bad, man, because Antonio yelled Tomes. So, but we'll get more people in for the trial. Worry not, friends. I don't want to come on. I can't come on that. I gotta go as Spectromancer. 733 because I still have my AF weapon. Don't tell the group I have my AF weapon still. Because no, I don't have an AF weapon. That's an upgraded weapon. That's the tome weapon. Hell yeah, let's go. So they're up on the light next to Asm before you switch characters. Really? You know what? To be fair, where would Fu keep her money? Like there are no pockets on this, right? Where is it? Inside the leg of her boots? Probably. Probably right there. Don't worry about it. All right, done. Wait, did I unlock the dungeon? Enter the Underkeep. Cleavage? Unfortunately, the shirt doesn't really provide that kind of good old blackmail money. I don't think the shirt really provides, unless there's like a wallet underneath this leather bit right there, holding it all together. The entire dungeon is fantastic. Like I think this dungeon overtook Vanguard for me as the best Dawn Trail dungeon. Like I like the creepiness of Strayborough. But this one in particular is just the boss fights are engaging. They're still dangerous, but they're kind of simplified a little bit versus other stuff that we have. Oh wow, look at that!
They must have gotten in and made themselves at home.
Tell me more, Shale. I'm watching someone play Blueprints and a bell rung, and I thought it was the elevator in your. It's because of Shale. It's absolutely because of Shale. 100% because Shale's talking to us. But this music is just... Final Fantasy IX enjoyers are eating very well. Like, it's just a very good voice. It's like the dude from... what's it called? From Mate, right? It's not even anything overtly what's it called, sexual about it. It's just a very good sounding voice. Like that VA, especially I think it's the filter that they run the voice through for this particular part in this dungeon. Sounds very good.
There should be an access hatch nearby that leads inside.
Shale could tell me I'm under arrest anytime. Imagine if Shale and the Mate VA did a collab together. We'd be in trouble, Allie. We would be in absolute trouble. Honestly, same though. Yeah. It's a right. It's a light raspiness to it. It's very, very subtle. It's very subtle. Also, what's going on, Papi Chulo? Buenas tardes. Buenas tardes. Buenos días. But this music as well, man. This is just... It's so good. Antonio's glamour just scared the shit out of me. I was like, what the fuck is that? It's just Antonio and his little duck glam. His little kappa glam. When I started somewhere, it's true. Does that give Neo and Ben did a collab in a video game together, the world would explode? Did anyone see the Dexero called Ben Starr a man when he went to collect the... Apparently Balatro is in the new... what's that show called? The Mirror... Where's the mirror in it? Like Dark Mirror? Black Mirror? Balatro's in that. I called it Dark Mirror. Leave me alone. Fucking let me some Dark Mirror. Ben Starr in the apartment. I think that's the surname, but he's Starion's VA. Gotcha. I knew who Ben, because Ben Starr is an absolute gem. He offered to eat my gallbladder with me with a little bit of wine. Because when I was in the hospital, Beta hired him to do a cameo. And it was properly Ben Starr levels of unhinged. It was beautiful. We don't deserve Ben Starr? No. No. He came out of nowhere, and I absolutely enjoy his work. I didn't know he was that unhinged to be. Nah, my body! Okay, well, you know what? Better to eat one than four. You know, I think that's before we really got to know more about Ben and...
Beta, 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 both.
That's Ben Starr right there. Trying to pronounce Beta's name. Thank you for the biddies, Iggy. Wait, where'd it go? I'm outside of the bug. Well, Mimi just had to answer phone. I think it's a doctor though, so I don't think her entire work office heard me say, where'd the bug go? I'm so sorry. I'm just eating the AoEs. When someone's favorite Final Fantasy is 8, it explains a lot about them. I mean, it's like my number 2 Final Fantasy. I like it a lot. All right, look. Oh yeah, the one time I'm gonna dodge it, it doesn't even get the cast off.
Access hatch and head inside.
And you're not unhinged like Ben Starr. Make the gameplay normal, and then I'll play 8. Well, so what is it about 8 that you don't like? I understand. Like Beta and I have had conversations about this, and why he doesn't like it overly all that much. And I understand that using magic to dictate your power is a little weird. Draw, gotcha. What's going on, Dittrick? Welcome on in, dude. Final Fantasy 8 is the 3rd for you. It's really good. I really do enjoy that game a lot, and I am due a replay of it. It's been years. 13.2 by far is your least favorite. You know, I could get behind that. I wasn't a huge fan of 13.2. 13.1 and 13.3 were good. Like solid titles. The best, no, but they were solid. Certainly better than like 12 and whatnot.
Everkeep's construction was apparently a constant battle.
Never played 2 or 3? Did just base 13 put you off of it? You never beat 12? That's fine. 12 is good, but it goes a little bit. It's just... It's
upsetting to think that Preservation's terminal is in this place.
Gets you bored eventually? Yeah. It's never about the rest. Gotcha. You're fine not getting the rest, honestly. They're good games, but... Well, except for 13.2. Though I will say 13.2's combat is one of those games that has very interesting combat that shines over the rest of the game. I get like halfway through 12 and I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? I think it's because it's a little too heavy on the politics. Every single Final Fantasy is about politics. Let's get that out the way. There's always say speaking to making social commentary and stuff like that, especially about the environment. But I think 12 just went mega heavy on it, and I'm like, okay. Isn't one of the guys who wrote initially ARR and all that the guy who wrote 12 or something? The politics is fine, but like half the characters don't really feel like they belong, especially Vaughn. Fucking Vaughn. If I wanted to play an MMO, I just play 11 instead of 12.
You have come. Let us measure your strength.
See, Draw is a strange concept that I didn't really get on with, but I enjoyed 8 a lot around when it came out. I did start to replay last year, but got distracted. It's very good. Like, I mean, again, I'm also admittedly biased, but I really enjoy 8 for what it does with the story. And even, I admit it fully, it goes off the fucking rails towards the end. But even that part I feel is done well. Also the music, man with the machine gun, you know what I'm talking about. The music is just too good. I say I don't think I've met someone yet whose favorite protagonist is Locke. Yeah. Yeah. Nailed it. The toucans are there to be the player's viewpoint, and literally that's it. I do like Penella though. I like Penella actually brings something to to the game. Also, Kawi likes making Penelo her tank, and she becomes a mega tank, and it's hilarious seeing tiny JRPG character teenage girl fucking destroying everything. So Penelo at least has that going for her. Venom's like R2-D2 of the story. Not even that. He's more like one of those. God, what are they called? Am I safe here? I think I'm safe here. No! He was in fact not safe there. Like at least R2-D2 has that funny scream, whereas Vaughn yelling he's Gaius Van Baelsar or whoever the fuck over and over just made me want to quit. Please don't come after me. I know it's not Gaius Van Baelsar. I forget his name. Actually, I think that's... So we played 12 a couple years ago, and I think that's the part where I got to and I quit. When we got to the part for the meme where he starts yelling that in the streets. Yeah, Gabranth. Sorry, Jabranth. And then I just quit. And see, that's what the droids are there for. Viewpoints? Yeah. So, Lou, I have a question about the monk fruit sweetener you and Finny were talking about the other day. Do you recall off the top of your head if the stuff you have has allulose or... It has the one I have is erythritol, for sure. It's right on the bag. So, the monk fruit definitely has erythritol. Even though I can't pronounce it. The Costco one in particular is monk fruit plus that. It is an artificial sweetener. I'm sorry, my DPS is terrible. Is that like the whole theme of judges in 12 or whatever they are called? Yeah, they're called judges. Erythritol from... Yes, erythritol from 7. Love her. Absolutely incredible character. Alright, I've got my motifs up. This part right here is one of my favorite parts of this dungeon because it's right out of Final Fantasy 9. Obviously the entire thing is out of Final Fantasy 9, but this part in particular. Looks at the pro tags, the Hunt Guild, the judges, the Magicite, the Espers. Yeah, I even like the... What's it called? The Gambit system in 12? Yeah, I like the grid. Hear me out. The grid in 12 is better than the grid in 10. I genuinely liked filling out the grid in 12, and oh, that's... Wait a minute, you're telling me this expansion is Final Fantasy 9 based? I'm saying it's one-to-one from the game, you dingus. It's straight out of the game itself. It's one thing for it to be inspired. See, the expert grid is better in 10. I tried that once and I got locked out of skills and I couldn't beat the game. Or 12 is more interesting. I guess that'd be a good way of putting it. It has too many pixels. It does. Not quite. Not too many, but still has some pixels. Skill issue. Literally, yeah. I took some characters the wrong way, and so this is the remake, remaster, whatever, and I was locked out of certain skills that make it easier to kill. I couldn't overcome the region. Is what my issue was, beta. This wasn't in the original. This was in the more recent HD remake or whatever. Tomalith. That's what was fun till I had to complete it for platinum. Oh, is that everything? Had to get literally everything. The Zodiac Age version.
We still lack sufficient data. Very well. Let us see how you perform against this.
I got the Alexander motif there with the 2 wings and the sword. Why does it have 4 wings though? Thank you. Let's go, friends.
This machine has long guarded these crumbling halls. How will you handle this?
Alright, pink's bad, so I want to be over here. Do my silly little opener on this side and be safe, right? Yeah. Biblically accurate pillar.
Let us introduce more weaponry.
Alright, that's me in the corner. By the way, can 14 stop making get more interesting? I mean, it'd be nice. I haven't. Oh, nope. Oh, shock me. No! Nailed it.
Let us see what this is.
I mean. I haven't gone that far, but we'll see if they're an interesting villain at least. We'll see if they're interesting. So that's gonna go over this. I don't want to be over there. I want to be over here. Nailed it. Alright, go hang with Brady. I can't believe Adam didn't stack with us. Wow.
How unfortunate. For you to die here, it would save me trouble later.
From like the one thing I've seen of him, I get big son of a, well, better that than the other one, I guess. What's your name from Death Note? L vibes, I guess. I get that sort of vibe from my one cutscene where he's shadowed and I can't actually make out anything about him.
I'm beginning to understand how you were able to defeat Queen Eternal.
Yay, I'm in a safe spot. Look at me be safe. Doing mechanics. Yeah, fucking nerd. Again, I haven't delved too much into the character yet, so I guess I'll see by the end of today's stream.
That will do. We have enough to proceed with an analysis.
You know what that reminds me of? That reminds me of... Let's see, my new son is trying to murder you. I should support him. Wait, what? What? Okay. Alright, what do we have here? We have a piece of gear. Maybe. Thank you, friends. Alright, so I obviously know what the trial is. I'm curious as to what the segue is there, because Zelenia only gets mentioned once. Tomes? Wow, nice zoom in there. Thank you, Yoshi P. Oh my god, hi, Shale.
Calyx was measuring our strength. Is that why he contrived to lead us here?
It looks like we've cleared away the machines and beasts. But who knows what else he might have in store. From here on out, Sveen and Shale will move with us. Let's find that terminal, but stay alert for more threats.
Wait, that's pretty jacked up then, because the one mention we have of Zelenia so far is Sveen saying that Zelenia and Otis were her protectors and guardians. I think they always there for her. Is he about to... For my next test of your strength. Huh. That was a curious angle, seeing her walk at us like that. You can fix him? Uh-huh.
Before my illness
The
left me
music.
bedridden, I used to walk through here on my way to watch Otis and Zelenia train. You knew Otis, if I'm not mistaken. Zelenia was his second in command in the Royal Knights of Alexandria. Oh, how I loved to see the two of them spar. I once dreamed of fighting by their side, so I studied the magical arts under my tutor. But when I was 15, the storm surge broke out, and both my father and mother passed away.
Wait, Asm, when your buddy says an emotionless sociopath whose goals mean wiping out entire societies, they're not talking about Xenos. I just made the connection.
As the new queen, I was forbidden from taking to the battlefield, for our nation would fracture had I died without a successor. Though in the end I could barely move, I regret that I didn't go out there and fight. At least while
Barely?
I still could. My endless self lamented not being able to protect the realm with benevolence. 'Tis a feeling to which I can relate.
Sven.
Ah, forgive me. 'Twas not my intent to darken the mood. Come, let us press on.
Is it just me, or is this zone and this particular dungeon like got the super HD treatment? Because that metal be shiny. Looks good. Mood darkened a little bit. So just different levels of nihilism. Nihilism.
How far does this hallway
I got
go?
different flavors. You know, I'll notice one thing that I'll say. One thing that they're doing here that they haven't done before, the angle that they're shooting the cameras with are interesting. We don't normally get those angles where the camera's looking at them from. Like this right here. This slow pan here. Flavors like purple. Yeah. Uh-huh. I can't believe 7.2 zone got the 7.0 graphic update, right? The throne, though. It was at 14 terms and got a little confused for a few seconds. Chair. We're not getting cannoli earring. Never, Wolfie. It's never gonna happen. I'm sorry. Is it just me, or did the throne look better in those rose colors?
Oh, it seems our guest brought company. So this was your doing. It was. We installed a teleporter that is triggered by the presence of the key, you see? I'm afraid etheric transmissions cannot penetrate the walls of the throne room. It will take your friends a good while to find
Oh,
you.
this bitch don't know. Is she about to learn something today?
I confess the Valia Pira did not suffice to assess your capabilities,
Play the game? Alright, we're about to find out.
so I shall try something else.
Oh no, he has his iPad out. The model on
You are free to
Zelenia
use anything at your disposal.
is
The
beautiful.
better you fight, the more accurate my data. Attaining a precise measure of your strength, that is the most expeditious way to reclaim the key to which you so stubbornly cling.
Bitch, it's my key. Literally our key.
Noble Zelenia, dashing as ever. These
Would?
villains mean to do us harm. Strike them down, I bid you. What? This machine is Zelenia.
Get that boy some iron. Yeah.
Indeed it is. We couldn't preserve her memories while she lived, so she has been reconstructed from our recollections of her.
So it's not even real, true Zelenia. You see, that's me in the corner. Oh, they're listening to the etheric work lovers cover of Losing My Religion. You distract me because, like, what? Oh, no, angry breathing.
The endless me being created in answer to the earnest desires of Alexandrians. That I can accept.
Well, she big mad.
But to twist the memories of those I held dear and treat them as playthings. This disgrace I cannot abide.
Oh, that expression, though. Putting it in work? Absolutely. Double Arthur fit? Ready? No.
Loath though I am to comply with their demands, this monstrosity must be destroyed. Not least of all for Zelenia's honor. If she was indeed created from my memories, even if I cannot fight, I may be able to offer you counsel. So please, lend me your strength and end this farce.
I like that. I authorize you. Yeah, I authorize this. Yep. A big authorization energy. I mean, you know what? I don't think I'm gonna get sick of this music.
Ah, there it is.
What did he mean by that? Yeah, I mean, I'm assuming. I mean, I understood that to be like he thinks that's the key because the key. He's in he's in nowhere, but is he an understander? And look, listen, I'm only getting through the story, okay? Don't correct me. Let me go through the story. I don't know what happens. He's gonna copy the magic using Alexandria for power, maybe. My comments are about this scene. Yeah, but I don't have further context to know whether he's talking about that or not. Maybe he is. Maybe he isn't. I don't fucking know. Yeah, but let's go to the guild house. Not my guild house. He found his car key in his pocket. This whole thing was a big... It's a big mistake. One big mistake. You're right. All right. I believe Franco and Zara were in earlier on today, so I'll grab them. I believe Franco wanted to come along. This comment only about the dungeon and the scene. You just, I know I'm teasing. It's okay. Are you doing work stuff? Yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah, but that's fine. I don't know. You don't have to come along if you don't want to, Franco. I don't know if you were there for the... Okay, so we got Franco 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Got Zara. Max said, yeah, up above. Yeah, I'm ignoring Max, though. I'm kidding. I'm joking. See, look, here's the thing. Max and I, we're not even friends. Look at his name. Not even friends. On my third alt. No, how dare you? Yeah, no. You're fine. You're fine sending me whispers there. It's okay. But look who sent the invite. Wow. Christopher, did you want to come along? I saw you change class. I'm just going off of what I'm previous messages and all that. You got space? After grabbing the people who want in, I'll go. Okay. I think we're full. Sorry if I missed anybody. Oh look, Max is now a friend. Me? No. You go hug a cannoli, Wolfie. Hope you're not jumping the queue. I don't think so. I think you mentioned it earlier as well. So I'm going off of chat like an hour ago. Not from just right now. Recollection. You take Wolfie's on EU, Antonio. He can't even join us if he wanted to. He's just being a dork. Rena can have our own queue with strippers and blackjack and tentative monk fruit sweetener. Am I lying, Wolfie? Where's the lie at? That you're a dork? Okay, well, mean. You're just hateful, Kawi drew cannoli. I'm not hateful at all. I'm memeful is what I am.
I am Zelenia.
Hi, Zelenia.
Philly, Royal Knight of Alexandria, and sworn blade of Her Majesty the Queen.
That's such a good model. You're beanful? Same, bae. Same. You want her boots? Like to wear or like, you know? You know. Yes? Valid.
Upon my blade I swear, no harm shall come to Her Highness.
Bitch, you're harming her now.
You will not defile Zelenia's memory
that's in.
any longer. Feel the sting of my divine blade.
Okay.
I know this technique. You must keep moving.
Like jumping up and down, right? Like jumping up and down, not frying my ass because I stood.
How about you?
I swear. Our committee needs intervention. We always end up with 4 casters or 3 casters. What if it's rich? I think so. How do you like Reaper, Finny? I know Rosa is gonna be. I made her some Reaper gear. Reaper looks interesting. I like the color palette for Reaper.
That her blade work should be recreated.
We're allergic
so
to melee.
faithfully.
Yeah. I think our only like consistent melee is our Franco and Iggy.
I will suffer none to threaten Alexandria. Heavens roar!
Nah, I delayed too long being greedy.
Fall!
Max, you play everything. Shut up. You literally play every single class in this game.
Have care. Zelenia was capable
I
of
said
much
dedicated
more.
melee.
I will show you the soul of a royal
Tell Max to play
knight.
Red Mage. Last time he played Red Mage was with Sophia Finney, and he flipped the fuck off the back of the platform and died. Or was that on Dragoon? No, I think that was on Red Mage. I think that's the last time I saw Max touch Red Mage was for Sophia Unreal. He's on special for that? I mean, fair. I don't think it's a competition, though. That's just Red Mage things? Valid. Valid.
No more games.
Chuchu's like, dodge, bitch.
Away from the sigils!
I heard Max likes the
Sigils
middle.
channel magic. Be on your guard.
Is this true?
You've no time even to fear my wrath.
It still cracks me up because on server Azim and I came in here for the trial, and we both were tanking, and we both fucking died to the middle. We just stood in it.
Blade and magic both.
Have at you.
Just straight up, the healer was like, "Can you please not do that?" I'm like, "Oh, I didn't notice." He's like, "Yeah, no, my bad." Also today I learned, did you know that in, I think it's called the Dead Ends, the dungeon with the bird? Did you know that there are toxic puddles in the trash packs on the way to the boss? And if you stand in them, you die? Ask me how I found out today. 3 years later. Yes? Oh, you guys knew that? Okay, cool. How come you didn't tell me? You know that since Endwalker? I didn't. I found that out today. Hola Rosa, welcome home. Hopefully your walk went very well. Hopefully Miko enjoyed themselves. My name was mentioned. Oh, we were just talking about Reaper and what it's like. Because Finny mentioned she's gonna take up some Reapering.
Have at you.
See, here's the thing. I wasn't even touching the middle that time. That is nonsense. That middle is bigger than it seems. There's gold biome all over again. I mean, fair. That's what they all... Wow. Yeah, you know, you're right.
I know this is merely a reconstruction, and yet...
I appreciate Azim being safe and then moving right into the AoE. I've done that so many times this expansion because I can't see shit from all the colors. Literally colors everywhere. I use the cooldown. Fair.
Have at you.
No, come on. How come the jump didn't save me? It's so
My
weird.
resolve shall never waver. I am sworn to protect my queen. I will die before I yield.
I owe Brady so many Costco hot dogs from the reses he's had to do this expansion for me. I'm respecting the anti-death hop is Druid. I know. Nice jump. Thank you, Franco. Appreciate that. My first run on this was as a healer, and the melee kept putting their toes in the middle. Bleed, yeah. Yeah. You saw a 2-foot hot dog today? Dude, I don't know if I could do a 2-foot long. Is it like, so here's my question when it comes to 2-foot long hot dog. Is the girth the same, or are they girthier because of the length of it being super hot dog? The jump saved me. Nailed it. Because if it's a 2-foot long hot dog that's the same size in regards to... I love this animation for her, by the way. When she just spins around swinging like that, it looks so cool. It was so... Oh, so it was just... It was regular girth.
That's right.
Just extra long.
Zelenia was
Gotcha.
always there to protect me.
I could eat about a foot of that. Really didn't mean finish this hot dog story, but we'll share here too, por favor. It was getting slathered in chili and liquid cheese. See, chili I can do, but liquid cheese, I'm not sure.
Taste my steel!
Which he sounds like Bubbly's stomach, kind of does. Like, I'd sample it, but I just have a very visceral memory of Mimi and her father enjoying, well, he enjoyed Cheese Whiz. And I just can't get past that. Let me in. Thank you.
Have at you!
Dodged it. But Cheese Whiz sort of gives me the ick. I don't know why. It's just cheese sauce, right? I make cheese sauce all the time for mac and cheese. That's how you make mac and cheese.
Surge!
So it's not like it's that big of a deal, but yeah. We did it. Trifle cheese steaks are made with Cheese Whiz. Really? I thought it was like a white cheese, not an orange cheese.
Forgive me, my queen. I have failed.
Got the card? Congrats. I see dead people. Yeah. So that undoes the living memory glamour? No, it still looks pristine. Liquid cheese is just slime, yeah. And see, I let him out. He's got separation anxiety, so he wigged out a little. When I opened the door, he was on top of this lawn chair on your porch, trying to jump over the back of it instead of jumping off the seat. Dumbass. Look, mira, we support. Look, he's beautiful, okay? That's all we need him to do, Iggy. He's not there to be smart. He's just there to be beautiful and cute. Pobrecito. You love nacho cheese? Yeah. Alright, let's see what happens. Oh, she sat in the seat.
Did you get what you needed?
I did. Though these figures will complicate matters.
Is that so? Well, if we are done here, then I shall end the transmission. Hold it!
PS3 support died for that pen trick. It really did. Alright. What do we got going on?
If you have no scruples about thus defiling the memories of Zelenia, then there is no way we will ever see eye to eye.
Man, the VA here is killing it. Like, up until this point, it's been very subdued, but now...
You are not fit to be entrusted with the cherished memories of Alexandrians.
I, for one, have no wish to employ the fruits of my research in this manner. It is a waste of time and effort. But since I relinquished my flesh long ago, I must resort to every conceivable method, so long as the hero insists on keeping the key. Why do you so oppose our objective?
Come and take it, fool! Step up!
With the key, we would be able to harvest ether from other reflections and bring forth more endless. We could give this chance to evolve not only to the people of the Ninth, but to those of the Source as well. I see no reason why you should reject such a boon.
We won't let you lay a finger on the reflections. We're aware of the connection. You're aware of the connection between the worlds. I mean, clearly they are. See, do you like the depth of Real Sven's voice versus the simulants literally sounding one-dimensional? Yeah, and I think that was intentional. It's very good storytelling in that regard, Ray. Like, I think the way they revealed her voice bit by bit has been part of that. And it's paying off very well, especially in these parts where it's required of her to actually feel and, you know, express the anger that she has. Also, me and my playing all classes ass will take my fucking dumper out the door, I guess. No, bring it back on. It was a compliment, Max. We were talking about people that primarily just play melee. It wasn't a diss. Bring that dumper back on in here. Hey, you can't touch the reflections, you jerk.
How miserly you are. But unless you're willing to compromise, you won't be able to save anyone or anything.
Isn't there like a giant power plug for the AI running this system for both of them? Can we just go pull the plug?
Well, I'd say our conversation has run its course. Ultimately, what you think is immaterial, for the seeds we've sown have already quickened. The people have glimpsed hope in transcending death, and they can ill turn away from it.
What did she say, Rosa? We don't know where their plugs are? Gotcha.
And thus does my role come to an end. The rest I leave in your capable hands, Calix.
Alright, so, and also from speaking to Rosa and bits and things here and there, obviously this is the system being manipulated by this dude, right? And this dude recognized our Asm thingy. Not the key, obviously, the actual Asm, Stone of Asm. So there's something deeper. Something ancient. She chastises us for being silly and assuming they and we are the only ones who have moved between reflections. Ooh. Deeper like Xenos.
As a token of gratitude for consenting to my tests, I leave you with a gift. Be sure to take it with you.
You saw the version that Rosa talks about? Gotcha, got it, Ray. Who are they then? I guess that's a question, right? Who are they? Oh, don't tell me you thought you were the only ones who knew. That is the height of hubris, is the line. Thank you, Sander. Actually pretty interesting. For all intents and purposes, the fake Sphene is just another mouth. Yeah, for Calix. Yeah. I mean, they finally revealed, I'm assuming what's going to be the start of the bigger plot line going forward, right? At least maybe into 8.0. Who Calix really is. Or what they were and all that. Because obviously they released their flesh, right? They used this system to become an eternal and all that. Curious. Zelenia was kind, but she could be stern. A pillar of strength when I ascended the throne in troubled times. Not only did she protect me, she also buoyed my spirit whenever it threatened to buckle under the pressure of my station. By preserving her memory and honor, you've done more for me than you could know. Thank you, Fu. Let's see. Look above the throne. Nah, I want to go. Alright, look above the throne. Look at it. I mean, there goes the Alexander motif and the crown again, right? That's the general crown thing there. That said, the current story will end with 7.3. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure there will be certain threads, though, right? They don't completely chop it all away. I'm sure there will be some kind of... hey, where's the crown? I thought it dropped right there. See, I was thinking it was, you know, fucking with the reflections will fuck up other stuff, right? Rather than, you know about that? Gotcha. If they don't bring in a new version of Alexander for the story, I will flip a table. I mean, there is the original version, like right here. Obviously, we're inside of it right now. You don't get to see it a lot, though, unless you mean like the raid tier and the Alexander we got for Heaven's Ward. And being, you know about that is a bit silly considering the whole plot of the end of 7.0 MSQ. But what if we play your Warrior Light as a himbo and like, you know about that? Wait, I know about that? Literally anything, even if it's just a cutscene. Gotcha. I mean, yeah. A Warrior Light can't fucking read. He's a himbo. Yeah. Like, this is a key? A key to what? There are enemies here? Least, please. Still the best line that Lise has ever uttered is her in that one dungeon when we were literally in Garlemald going up an elevator. There's enemies here? Yeah, bitch. That's the point. The implications of that would be very interesting because of Bismarck from the first. Yeah. No, I mean, there's a lot of possibilities, right? Shared paths. So I'm curious as to where it will go. But all right, Calyx enters the arena.
It pains me to think that you're gone too.
Aha! Oh, we found you at last.
You had us quite worried when you suddenly disappeared. What in the world happened?
Shale, are you okay? Not a zoom in on the zipper. Not again, Lemon. Not again. Not the zipper. You should have hit him better, honestly.
Then preservation's objective is indeed what Calyx claimed. But for them to know about the source and the shards, and to refer to theirs as the ninth, that raises some questions.
Sure does.
Indeed. But for now, I'm just glad the two of you are safe.
And again, with the HD treatment, I gotta be honest, like the arena looks really good, but I think one of the finer parts that we're kind of overlooking in regards to the HD treatment and the new lighting that we got is how the shadows here make my legacy mark look. Let me get the meme out first, Zara. It's okay, I deserve the tomato.
Oh, right. While we were scouring the castle for you, we came upon a room that looked like a library.
By learning about
please,
the
don't bap
Alexandria
it.
of old, we may gain valuable insights into preservation. Might we take a number of books with us?
No, Beta, come back. Off the stage. No, it's my stage.
Still remain. Of course. You are welcome to any that may be of use.
Okay, I'm sure she'll find something there. Let me see. What do you mean, like in DMs or where? I mean, I'm just not going too deeply into the lore because of what I talk about with you and Rosa in regards to potentials with Calyx and all that.
If you don't mind, could we take a look around here first?
Yes.
I'm especially curious about the area over by the throne.
By all means. Hey, the throne's back. What the hell? That was a zoom in.
This tiara. It was hers. The Endless Fiends.
Yoink.
What's it doing here?
The living memory music. Good timing.
It's a type of regulator, I believe.
Oh. This has been indestructible while you were over there by yourself.
It contains the data of the Endless Fiend's memories. Calyx likely used it to create the simulant. Which means that as long as the tiara is in our keeping, we shouldn't need to deal with any more simulants.
Unless Calyx wants us to have it. And something's up with that.
Strange that he would abandon it, though. Perhaps because the simulant already played her role, like she said. Or Calyx made a copy of the memories.
Cool, decent. What would you even get if you desynthesize that? I'm good in Dark Right, thank you, Finny. I have
In any
hundreds.
case, not much information of import appears to remain on this terminal. But I'll make it so we can access it remotely from the back room.
Dust and trauma. A demi materia 2? Not even a demi materia 3 for 10 grand. One EX3 crafting mat. Son of a... I'll take it.
This contains the memories of another me. The tale of her journey as Queen of Alexandria. Might I hold on to this tiara? You may examine it whenever you wish, of course.
It would be for the best, I think. Does that work for you, Shale?
No objections from me. All right, I'm finished. Let's head to the library and then back outside.
It's gotta go in the bag. Jesus. All right, so we've spoken about obviously the slight hiccups in Dawn Trail that affected the overall pacing of the thing. How about instead of giving Cryo Shaolani like she should have had, where instead they gave it to Cowboy Gangsters and Aaronville, how about instead they rewrite it?
Farewell, Selenia.
And they let us traverse all of Shaolani with Shale. You can't spell Shaolani without Shale. I can't spell. You were taking Dark Right, and I didn't realize how much I had. You had a stack of over 999. We have to meet her first. You know what? It's already out of whack in regards to pacing. It's fine. It's just you know, the pacing's already fucked anyway, so. The simulant gave the impression that she wouldn't be back, but I suppose only time will tell. And at present, we have no further ideas, no further leads on Calyx. For now, perhaps, you could take a moment to contact our friends. It would be good to catch each other up on recent developments, and I am certain everyone would appreciate hearing from you. That feels like end of the patch quest right there. Contact your allies from the designated location. I low-key hope we end up with Calyx and Sveen joining our party. That'd be interesting. Obviously, we have to find out who Calyx is, right? But bring on Sveen as a new Scion and retire your Stola. I'm on board. Let's go. Wish granted. Now you spend all the Shaolani doing geology with Aaronville. No, it's not what I wanted. It's the opposite. Calyx is a sickly Victorian child. Ishola needs to go away. I agree, Ali. I don't want to talk to any of them, though. I just said I don't want to talk to any of these people. Why are they giving me the 4 people that I explicitly... Where's Orion J at? I'd rather talk to Orion J right now. Suck it up, Buttercup. I don't wanna... Tim feels set up as a twins replacement to me. Kind of. She feels like a young but experienced sort of bitch. Talk to Aaronville. Okay. Let's talk to Aaronville then. Any more plucky? I mean, that's why I think Sveen would do well, because she's young, obviously, but she's also a ruler, right? She's an actual ruler, an actual leader who actually led and is experienced. So it wouldn't quite be the same angle as the Nepo babies who were thrust forth with all that bank. Orion J is at Margaritaville with Tancred drinking on company time. You know what? They deserve it. Has Sveen replaced Lise? No, she's fine where she is. Also, this solves the problem of leaving a child in charge of Alexandria potentially. What's going on, Varsity? ¿Qué onda, dude? Buenos días. Let me see. I don't want any more plucky children in my party. I already feel babysitter-ish enough with the twins and Reen. Reen, I mean, I like Reen as a character, though. I like Reen and Sveen more than Alice and Alpha No. Cashew just told me to shut up. Apparently he's a big Alpha No. Is it Alpha No, baby boy? Is it Alice? Maybe he agrees with me. Better yet, show me her duck suit. I feel like there's a reference there. And Sphene has history of actually ruling and being in charge on a massive level, right? Like none of us even have that here. So that'd be interesting. Also parallels to, I guess, Nanamo in a way. Consider narrative tropes in 14. There's a high chance of them abolishing the monarchy after 7.3. Probably. Again, like Nanamo, right? Aaronville 2, but an 8.0? See, I would like Golbez and myself to have a fist fight in a hotel room, but there's oil involved. I want that 40 max. Please enjoy. Fu, this is a surprise. Has Wuklama gotten into trouble again? Wow. I see. Knowing you, I expect you're already looking forward to the next obvious trap. Try not to overdo it. Hey, eat my ass, Aaronville. I mean, I guess it's kind of a compliment. I'm in the outskirts at the moment. I've been helping the people with their work and talking to those I meet to gauge their sentiment. It's been uneventful for the most part, but there was one notable development. Following recent events, some here stopped wearing regulators. This has led to a disparity in what people remember about the Queen's death and the occasional episode of confusion. Choo-choo! That wasn't encouraging you to scream louder, you jackass. I got told off by my own bird. Well, Kawhi's bird. Our bird. I'll be sure to let you know if there are any other changes. It's only when I talk. He likes my voice. He heard me. Alright, let's talk to... she's a lady out of time. Everyone she knew has long since died. Her kingdom too. I think she will join our group to find out who she... I think there's a possibility of that. There's two... I mean, obviously there's that, or, you know, taking up the lead since the simulant is gone, of re-entering Solution 9 and Alexandria as they know it. All part of Wook's plan to take over the world, Hallie? Let's see. Best puppet for Wuklama. I mean... See, the dialogue sounded to me like Sphene didn't rule for very long before she was overcome with her illness and replaced by... It's true, but I mean, she was also prepared for that line of being a queen for a long time, right? She's prepped for that from birth. So she was raised differently than the twins were. Is my takeaway in regards to Sphene. Someone tell Finn to eat his fucking food. Spleen is punt, lizard boy, and take over. I mean, maybe. It's hard to say. Alright, Alice, let's see. Kick out all the scions and we just roll around with Sphene, Gululja, and Shale. I'm down for that. Let's go. Yes, hello. Fu? For you to call out of the blue, is something wrong? I was told to call you. Shale joining? Yeah, I think she's too busy here with this, but do they still need this segment of resistance considering the resolution there? I like Shale a lot, so I'm down with having Shale along varsity. Shale's pretty good deal. What? You went all the way to the bottom of Everkeep and you didn't think to ask me to come? Okay, Jesus Christ. But I suppose I've been fairly busy myself. Yeah, big fail all energy there. I'm pleased to say that we received permission to begin administering the cure for 11 sickness to citizens. I'm actually due to visit a boy named Milos shortly to see how he is responding to his treatment. You've met him before with Lamachi, I believe. The two of you should attend as well if you have time. Alright, Alpha, no. Ah, excellent timing, my friend. I had a mind to call you myself to see how you were faring. Calyx, well, something was obviously afoot. I couldn't have imagined that such an individual would be involved. 'Tis well you were able to prevent the simulant from sowing further uncertainty. That said, her absence may have consequences. The people of Alexandria still have great trust in Sphene. 'Tis plain in the way they speak of her even now, and in how the simulant was able to win them over. When they notice she has ceased to appear again, rumor and worry will spread. We must be mindful of any pronounced shift in the mood of the populace. But forgive me, it's been battle after battle for you, hasn't it? We can handle ourselves for now, so pray, rest up while you can and recover your strength. I don't think anyone has joined the Silence. No, they're pretty strict about that. Like, they're pretty... it's just desire, right? What I would like to see. Are they actually going to do that? Probably not. They're probably going to focus on the Silence considering how much people bitched or how much bitching they received in regards to the lack of Scions in Dawn Trail. I was happy that most of them were gone. It brought me great joy to literally go off elsewhere and be with other folks. And Rose looking to be left behind after this too. Yeah, no, definitely leaving Erinville and Wuklamut back. Give us something new. Yeah. What if we got like Scions, but we got like the Allegan version of the Scions? I guess that's just Grahatia. More Allegans, more Scions, Brady. If it isn't Fu, is something the matter? Don't speak it. So they're the Ascians. Don't the Ascians predate the Allegans, though? So, preservation is behind the recent intrigue. It doesn't surprise me. I'm glad to hear you are none the worse for your trials, though. Too late, Max. Yoshi P is watching and he's already writing it down right now. As for myself, I've just concluded a meeting with Gosan. I told him about the cure for Levin's sickness, and we formed a tentative plan to treat all those who are stricken. I'm now otherwise unoccupied, so I shall take a look around the government sector to see if aught is amiss. And if this Calyx is obsessed with the key, then I ought to begin studying it in earnest as well. So we're just going to ignore the fact that he pointed out that about our Azim Stone, right? The game's just going to completely ignore that after they drop that on us? Well, I guess there aren't that many Azimologists, right? Ishtola, but she has a visor like the dude from Star Trek. You know what, Duke? I'm on board. Give me that iteration of Stola, and I'm back on the Stola team. Let's fucking go. They make it Allegans after one of Alice's 5 voiced lines in Dawn Trail being, I hope it's not Allegans, then you will cry. Yeah, but they created Allegans, but they'd be the Allegan Scions. Exactly. Look, 5 Allegan Scions to fight whatever's remaining of the Ascians. Let's go. Help, I ate too much pasta. You can't move. Delicious. So you're saying I get my money back right now if I struck? If I find you in game? That's all I'm hearing, Allie. That's all I'm hearing. What did the others have to say, if I may ask? Gotta find you first. Fuck. They finished treating Milos. Then we have to go and visit him. Nod. Would you mind if I accompanied you? I understand he's afflicted with the self-same condition as I was, and I cannot help but worry for him. Of course, we don't mind at all. In the meantime, I shall take myself around Solution 9 and see how things are. Kinda old, little wrinkly, little tan. I share Alphinaud's concern about the Queen's absence, and even setting that aside, the situation is not like to resolve itself while becoming endless remains an option. I had been meaning to visit some shops, so I shall join Kryol. While everyone's out and about, I'll try to pick up Calix's trail. I'll see if I can dig up some information about the key for Y'shtola as well. I'll help you. Hell yeah, Galulja. It seems we all have things to do. Still, there's no telling what else Calix might have planned, so please be careful, everyone. Nods. Right, let's go to Milos' apartment. It's in residential radius 914, if I remember correctly. 914? Really? 914? That's what I was thinking, Ali. He's going to become Hacker Man. But he needs a hoodie first. He needs a hoodie that covers his face almost completely. He just be like, I'm in. See, because it's Final Fantasy 9 and 14. See what they did there? 914. This one was just a measure of our true strength. That Calix was trying to get data on. There's nothing else to pick up from it. But he recognized, he's like, there it is. That will never happen because bunnies and Ross don't have hats. It's true. It's true. But we can hope. Look, it's this one little custom hoodie they have to make for Galulja specifically. Sure is a lot of blue here. What is this? This is Strayborough. The Raid. I don't know what Trial by Spire is. Hats for everyone or hats for no one? Look, listen, as long as I get to keep my little demon horns, I'm okay. I don't need hats. Give me my little horns. That's all I desire. I don't know if you know this about Brady Rosa, but he will fucking find you in 14 no matter what. You will never be you'll never be safe. Where the fuck am I going? Oh, this way. Sorry, my bad. Hey Rosa, you want to come get your gear at the guild house? No reason whatsoever. Oh, is it this way? No, it's this way. Which way is it? It's over here? It's over here. I'm busy, I have to watch your dog. Valid. Hello, you came before with Queen's Fiend. I'm glad you came again. I believe he'll be fine now, but just for good measure, I'll administer a healing spell. Looks at the floor. Pet the puppy, pet the puppy.
I once hoped that Milos at least might be made an endless. Then he wouldn't need to suffer anymore. You feel different now?
Thanks to Alizé, Milos is on the road to recovery. He can grow up and live a normal life. And I want to be there with him, every step of the way. To grow old with him, as his mother, and not something else.
So embracing some humanity there. You have a question? Ask away.
That should do it. You're doing well, I'm glad to say.
Thank you, Alizé.
You're welcome, Milos. Now, you'll feel breathless for a little while still, but don't fret. It'll get easier to speak with time.
Is there
That
Mr.
said, we can't
Isadora?
rule out the possibility of a relapse. As a precaution, I would keep him away from lightning-infused objects.
Lightning. Does that include regulators?
It does. I understand if it's difficult for you to part with something that you've worn for so long, though, so It's entirely up to you.
No. For Milos's sake, I will do it. And if the environment here isn't good for him, I must consider moving outside the dome.
You two would be more than welcome in Tulihyolal.
Man, Wuklumat always working, doing work for Tuliolal.
It's very assuring to hear that. If you don't mind, could you tell me about the process?
I'm happy. I can talk again. Before, I couldn't even thank my mother for caring for me.
If they shouldn't be near electricity, how come he has his regulator on? Should that not be the first? In fact, forget the moms. Shouldn't Medion jump scare? Yeah.
But now we can talk lots. I can tell her that I'm happy. That I like it when she strokes my hair.
Medion vibes, yeah. The voice,
Your
I think,
mother is
does it.
happy to talk to you as well.
And all the blue.
Queen's Fiend always cheered me up. Always said that she would cure me. Today, I'll practice walking with Mother. And next time, I'll go and visit you.
Is paying forward difficult? I mean, how attached is it?
Thank you for explaining everything.
We'll come again to check on you. So if you have any other questions, just let me know. Right. Let's get going, shall we?
Please come back soon. You too, miss.
One of the characters in the raid story takes theirs off freely, so I imagine just a button or something. Yeah. Like, I don't think it's like integrated into them.
The Endless Me gave him the strength to hang on, and she didn't rely on any special power to do so.
She wanted her people to be happy. Even though we had to fight, her love for them was very real. And it reached Milos.
I wish to be there to
Wow.
watch him grow as well.
Wow.
To make my way beside the people of Alexandria. In the name of his evolution, Calix has wrought much unease and misery, and I cannot condone his path. No, I shall forge ahead on a path of my own. One that honors the memory of my other self.
By joining the Scions. Let's go. The side effects from having it on at all is probably the difficult bit. Yeah. Bald people are banned in Alexandria. No, they're not. Like, listen, I could clip it to like my ear, or you know, to my eyebrows. I got eyebrows. You have come to bargain. Speak forth your bargain. Seekers of Eternity. Oh boy, 1 tier 11 materia. It's a Bluetooth earpiece. There you go, what Finney said. Right in the middle like a unicorn horn? Exactly. That would mean I am banned because you're bald? Listen. Bald is beautiful. Look at it. Work it. Double-sided tape. That would feel so terrible. Milos is a kind and brave boy. It did me well to see him. One day I hope that I can speak with him about my other self. Come, let us return to the back room, and on the way let us pick up treats for our friends, a little gift to show our appreciation for their hard work. We both agree I've finished AR relics and never speak of it again. Done. I can't believe, wow, good job, Don. Good job of finishing all those relics. You did them so fast.
Citizens of Alexandria, please be advised. The distribution of neo-regulators has concluded. We ask that all recipients equip their regulators and promptly complete device registration. The evolution of our kind is at hand. Together we shall rise above death and bask in the infinite possibilities of eternal life.
The purge has begun. About to. Same vibe, yeah.
What is this?
Yeah.
Evolution? What evolution?
Those with neo-regulators will become endless, apparently.
You mean there's no more? Well, don't you feel lucky?
Don't look at me like that. Queen's Fiend said there were only so many.
I haven't registered mine yet. The more I thought about it, the more unsure I felt about becoming an Endless.
Well, I registered right away. Anything to stop those terrible nightmares of being killed by mechanical soldiers.
Ultimately, what you think is immaterial, for the seeds we've sown have already quickened. The people have glimpsed hope in transcending death, and they can ill turn away from it. I see. The terror of their first encounter with death still lingers in their hearts.
Yeah, I mean, considering it was an outlier of everything they've known.
Having previously been spared even the idea of it, they know not how to handle the emotions.
The funeral was meant to give everyone the chance to come to terms with loss, to grieve and move forward together.
Nope.
But everyone who was wearing a regulator had their memories of that moment erased. And to see those oblivious, happy souls, those who remembered must have wondered if it might not be better to be like them, to go back to a time when death didn't exist. And now they've been presented with the chance to do just that by becoming an Endless. It's not hard to see why they would consider it.
Yeah.
If this fear of death continues to spread among the people, what will become of Alexandria? The gifts for our friends will have to wait. We should return to the back room at once.
Hello, my fine citizen. May I ask you about your regulator's extended warranty? Well, not gonna have to worry about that warranty real soon.
Oh, you're safe. That broadcast had us worried. The entire populace is on edge.
So Alphino and the others are still out there.
We have a situation on our hands! A civilian has been killed by a mechanical soldier here on Trueview.
Get that food, Osric. Thanks for hanging out, dude. We'll see you mañana, hopefully.
Wayakoi is on the scene and reports that the problem unit has been subdued by another sentry.
That doesn't make sense. Only someone with the King of Resolve's authority could order a soldier to do that.
Not good. I tried to check the status of the authority but was blocked from the core system. Given recent developments, I'd wager that Calyx is responsible for this.
Perhaps we should go and see for ourselves.
It's me. There's been an incident in the outskirts. A mechanical soldier attacked a local resident for no apparent reason. Fortunately, several nearby hunters dealt with the rogue machine, so everyone is safe. But if other soldiers were to... Wait. Is that... Oh gods. More hostile sentries are bound for the settlement. I'll try to lure them away and then lose them somehow.
Oh, he's fucking dead.
Ill tidings, I take it.
In the outskirts, too?
You'll go and help Erenville, won't you? We couldn't forgive ourselves if he came to harm. I'll have Geode join you from Earth and Sky.
I mean, honestly, it's better that it happened in the outskirts than the
Stay
inskirts.
here while my people are in danger.
Let's go.
What about the outshorts? God, what? No, the outshorts can handle their own business, Finny. We don't have to worry about the outshorts. Did someone say, ma'am? Erenville's voice can do obscene things. See, he's got a good voice. We've been enjoying his accent for a while. I'm assuming this is in the outskirts, right? Alright, outskirts. I'm sure everything's fine. I'm a mobile, so just riding. Tomato received, Duke. Thank you. It's kind of funny. Kawi threw a tomato at me last night because she was typing out a long boo and she didn't mean to. I got tomato when I was getting my ass beat by that boss in thingy in Ender Magnolias. Things have settled down here, but I still see no sign of Erenville. Let's split up and look for him. Gululja, Sveen, please search in the settlement area. Meanwhile, the rest of us who can defend ourselves will head further out. Okay. I thought that the MSQ was wrapping up. I didn't see this extra part coming along. Alright, giant robot, let's go. I forgot I had this mount. I don't know why I bought it for this character, but I did, and so we're back on MathBot. But wait, there's more segment? Yep. There's an RO with the awful face and horns with the same haircut as he. Wait, there's an awful face and horns iteration? I was wondering why this happened, by the way. I was like, why are the soldiers coming after Erenville? Heck. Defend that bun, man? Mm-hmm. That was a close call, my thanks. As I was leading the soldiers away, I caught sight of this poor fellow being pursued. I went to help, but was rather out of my depth. We're lucky you found us when you did. Erenville, I'm so glad you're safe. We were quite worried when we couldn't find you. We encountered soldiers on the way here. Most paid us no mind, but some turned out to be hostile. There's no way to tell until they set on you. The ones here also attacked without warning. If I hadn't been paying attention, it could have ended badly. Hopefully the others were able to escape. We should return to the outskirts and take stock. I still think it's cute that they added a little figurine on his backpack. Please don't like the other one. I like the face and horns that Brady and I have. But this is the third the third option. You think this is one that Nami put in there? I'm pretty sure I bought it with actual clusters and everything. Because I was looking at them and either I bought it with clusters or I just should have bought it off the market board because they were cheap. It was cheaper than I thought it would be. Certainly cheaper than spending 25 clusters or 50 clusters or whatever it is to get this mount. Oh no, this mount is tradable. Mog Tomes? Was this mount on Mog Tomes? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I just straight up bought it. Cash money. Don't remember it? It's tradable.
Right.
Hi, Ashley.
We're none the worse for the wear. But let's see what the situation is here.
Oh, I'll be quiet. Aaronville's talking.
Geode and his people came and joined us while we were searching for you. After which we happened to encounter Malachite. His usher duties brought him here, and he has quite the story to tell.
It's a bit puzzling, to say the least. Even so, I'll try my best to explain. I was called to attend to the unfortunate soul slain by the mechanical soldier.
I've been entertaining the idea
I found no body.
of doing.
Only a pile of dust.
Oh look, it's the Ascian dust from earlier. Of doing the new field content if it's easy enough on a second character. This beef rib is so good. Ooh, ribbies. It's 1.3 million on the market board. Yeah, and it was cheaper back then. It was like in 6 digits before. I think it was like 400 grand or something for it.
Confused,
like hell yeah, let's go.
But none knew what had become of it.
How odd. Did they remember the victim at least?
They did. Their memories of the deceased weren't sent to the cloud, I don't believe. Yet, no body remained.
If someone took it, surely they would have been noticed.
With your permission, I shall return to the government sector for now. Please take care.
You have thoughts about what the meaning is behind the dust thing, so you're curious where the next story patch takes it.
Why would they make the soldiers do this?
If preservation is behind the attacks, I fear this won't be the end of it.
All the Neo-regulators have been distributed, and potentially 5,000 Endless are about to be born. What does Calyx hope to achieve with these killings? Does he seek to frighten people into registering them? Or perhaps...
Set up to die specifically to cause panic?
Shale told me what happened. Is everything alright?
Maybe.
I see. 'Tis a relief to hear that Erenville is safe. Alas, I do not have good news to share in return.
Oh great. What's up?
A driver lost control of his vehicle when its interface became unresponsive, and it crashed into the Nexus arcade, injuring several people. Kryl and I are helping to render aid, but with the sentries behaving strangely, we can't afford to lower our guard. Remain vigilant, my friend.
So a little panic for everyone at the tree.
I just received word from the back room. A hover cargo on Trueview threw off its driver, and it's rampaging through the area as we speak.
Okay.
Alphino had a similarly troubling report for me. Apparently, a riderless machine in the government sector came to life near a crowd clamoring for neo-regulators. It proceeded to mow down several citizens, causing serious injuries.
This is a tragedy. We must go and help the people.
So causing some death and near-death spikes
Steve, wait! I'm coming with you.
to stoke the fear of the people so that they'll want to become endless even
Alphino
more.
is with Y'shtola, and he said they'll be all right. I'll go and see if other incidents have occurred elsewhere.
Well, equally putting pressure
From here, I'll
on
head
us
towards the quarry by way of the Drift Downs.
to give
Certainly
up the
a
key.
lot of hover cargoes coming and going in those parts. I'll join you.
I shall remain here and speak further with the locals. I have company now, so you needn't worry about me.
Then let's return to Solution 9. If we hurry, we can catch up to Lamachi and Sphene.
I can only ever hear this guy as his role in Bridgerton. I never watched Bridgerton, but yeah. Lamachi, yeah. Some of them actually pronounce the end of that as chi. Some of them are a little bit lighter with their pronunciation. Makes me wonder which one is the more accurate one. Oh, shit's on fire again. Okay, well. I tried watching Bridgerton and I couldn't finish the second season, and I love the novellas. Just not your vibe, just didn't enjoy it. I have no idea what Bridgerton is.
Sphene's gone on ahead. I leave her with you.
Are there bridges in Bridgerton, or is it like Dragon Age with no dragons? I have a bad opinion, but I felt really icky watching season 1. Interesting. Music here is good. Oh. Holy shit, that dude got axed. No one's worried about the machinists because they're not gonna, what are they gonna do? Literally everyone's ignoring the machinist.
Bloody things have gone mad.
Why is this happening?
There's some dark themes hidden in it. Gotcha. Damn, that was straight up a Star Wars moment. I mean, this is just like watching some TIE fighters land and... Okay, stop posing, bitch. More nukes, more fireballs. Y'shtola's out here.
Everyone, please try to remain calm and make your way to resolution.
What do you mean remain calm, bitch? They're being shot at. You ever been shot at?
It's just like before, when Zeralja unleashed the soldiers on us.
I have.
I don't have any souls left. I don't want to die. I don't want to die.
Bring flying plasma cannons to a wizard's duel? Imagine, Corey. Imagine. Oh, he did the thing! Imagine being the one guard that gets taken out by some paint. And it's the... It's the fast cast too.
No! No! Why did you do that?
You like the cartoon explosions? It's hilarious.
Just leave me alone like this.
Bubble, bubble.
Endless, then you'd still be here.
There it is.
You'd still be with me. But now...
This should have been a solo duty. You know, yeah, Duke. I agree. The Siege is Solution 9, right? Instead of that fucking cow one we had in the previous patch. No, I'm killing them with bubbles too.
Are you alright?
I'm part of the problem. You missed solo duty? That's a love. The one from Endwalker before they changed it. Which one? They changed one in Endwalker? Probably didn't do that because they had us do that the first time. Yeah, I mean, I can see that. I think it would have been a good callback. I would have enjoyed it. Oh, that one. I one-shot it twice. And then I failed it after when they adjusted it.
So many hurt. So many dead. This is wrong. This is all wrong.
Same, Allie. It's so visceral. It got a visceral reaction from me, which I think was the original point. Oh, Sveen. Yeah, I mean, it's what Calyx wanted. They barely changed it. Just added a UI indicator because too many people got lost because it did not let you do it out of order. So we've had some snarky ass content creator complaining that the devs rehashed the exact same solo duty again. They sure do like shitting on this game, don't they? Thank the 12, you are all unharmed. Tis small solace amidst this tragedy, however. The machine rampage seems to have been only temporary. Soldiers and vehicles alike cease to operate all at once, as if they had fulfilled their purpose. It's the same outside Everkeep, though members of Oblivion are keeping watch for good measure. Eating his stola. The first attacks came shortly after the announcement that neo-regulators had run out. It can't have been a coincidence. Yeah. Imagine people in charge. Yeah.
Caliente.
Less than 3.
Oh, let's go off. Thank you very much. Welcome back. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. Let me know if you want to vote for our cooking stream. I struggle to imagine that anyone but Calyx could gain control of the soldiers. This must have served his ends in some way. Gululja, are you still without your authority? It's fine now. I'm in control again. Remember me once? Gotcha. And thank you again, dude. We might take the opportunity to shut down the machines. There's no guarantee this won't happen again. Lamachi just talked with Everkeep's administrators about that. They said it wasn't so simple. The mechanical soldiers don't only serve as guards, they also perform various vital tasks, like providing medical treatment and managing food production. If we shut them down, we'd struggle to render aid to the citizens, let alone restore their lives to normal. I made it so they can't use weapons anymore, though. Hopefully that makes it a little safer. That seems the best approach for now. Thank you for your swift action, Gululja. Ah, look, he smiled. The hawk hacker praised him. This powerlessness, I can abide it no longer. No matter how much hardship and loss we could endure if there was but happiness at the end, yet all I see now is suffering and misery. And I cannot bear it. I want to protect the people. For their happiness, I would do anything and everything. So please, please lend me your aid. Oh, Sveen, you found the words I wish you'd said back then. Our strength is yours, Sveen. Together, we'll get through this. I like that they brought that back around with the real Sveen and not simulant. Like, that seems like it has more impact now. Look, they're two different people. They really are. Let us split up and get to work. Might I trouble you to report to Shale, my friend? Little Galulja realized he set the password to password. Hastily changed it after the attack. He's trying his best. He's only new to being the hacker man's. It's fine. He'll get better at it. It's now password 1, password 1, 2, 3. Look, listen, he'll learn about internet security soon enough. It's fine. That endless fiend literally couldn't say it. Yeah, I mean, she was just a program, right? Lacking that human bit. Dude, Fiend and Jorts gets me every time. I want her Jorts scoff. I like the look. Obviously not on her model, but put that on Thunder Thighs over here and we're going. Put those jorts and yoga pants on. And obviously not the jacket though. It's just a silly. It did come out of nowhere. It did come out of nowhere. I didn't expect this to be her fit. Since there are no more weapons in Solution 9, it's time to commit crimes. It's been a trying day, but it seems the worst is behind us. What's the situation out there now? You moved quickly to restore things to normal. Thank you. Yet while disarming the soldiers is indeed prudent, it is a far from comprehensive measure when vehicles can be commandeered to inflict damage and sow chaos. For the time being, I'll set our people to keeping in close watch on the machines. I also have a mind to consult the authorities while enlisting hunters to our aid. I must regain my proficiency in magic. To that end, I shall seek advice from Ishtola and Alice. Among the books we recovered from the castle was a grimoire I once used. I hope to learn to wield it again, at everyone's side. As for the key, I think it best that it remains in your care. Yeah, who's going to take it from us? Though it means you will bear the greatest risk. In order to ease your burden, I shall endeavor to become a capable warrior and make Otis and Zelenia proud. Alright, 8.0. We go with Sphene, Gululja, and Shale to Mericidia, and she becomes a dragon caster. Oh god, which one should I pick? What is this am I in? Don't worry. Me and my guild say don't worry about it. Bahamut Blast, Bahamut Blast. Let's fucking go, Brady. And it's is there for some reason? Yep. Dude, can I craft on that spot? New crafting spot found.
By illness weakened, by wounds unmade, by age decayed. Such fragile flesh is worthless to us.
I'm assuming this is at the top of the Pez dispenser.
How mankind should evolve, shall evolve. I have already arrived at the answer. The time
heavy.
is come to pose a new question.
Okay. Osvaldo. Reprieve from death, but at what cost? For endless life, a legion lost. Rostov, that's his iPod cable. Is he the charger or the speaker? That's a good question, Freddy. That's a good question. I don't have an answer to that one. Both? He charges both ways? Interesting. My eyes look like his by the end of the work week. Yeah, I feel that, Duke. Calyx became evil after not sleeping for what looks like 15 years. Yup. Alright, you guys want to do a PvP since you're already in the group? I'm assuming that was the last MSQ quest, right? I just fucking ran off without noticing. Is that the last? Was that the last one? I'm assuming that's the last one since we got the text. No, my buddy, fuck! I saw you that time. Holy shit, you're so fast. I see you up there, Ali. We just filled up, but I'm gonna do 2 scoffs. So I can grab you for the second one for sure. And I miss to talking to people with Wook. I'll talk to Wook Lamont. I don't mind her. It's gonna be a little weird punching out a weak AF looking teenager like Alex. I'll still do it, of course, but it'll feel like bullying. Wow. Too slow. I didn't even notice it. Alright, wrong class. I gotta go Black Mage for this. You guys like my portrait? No reason whatsoever. Not Lamont, but Evu? I mean... Well, you just made it better, Sander. Yeah. Oh no, entering your villain arc. My money would say you're already there. I play Papa, yeah. Oh my god. Oh wait, no, gotta post. There you go. The legacy tattoo just for you. Fu provides. Need some grade 3 MGP wheels for the supposed Make It Rain event next month. No! Bye! Allie's fucking gone. You know, if we get Gil from the MSQ after, is that us taking his lunch money? We're taking somebody's money. I mean, it was Ameliance's cash, right? I mean, normally we make it rain in May, right? That's normally when Franco and I go hard on Mahjong and Lord of Verminion. So, I think it's normally around May. Do not answer mail from Oda, and also your blackmail letter will arrive shortly. Noted. It's just not announced yet that I know of. No, not yet. I think they're. I mean, it's already. It's almost mid-May, right? What day is it? What year is it? It's the 10th. That's not even close to the middle. That's like you know what I mean. Maybe they're just letting people marinate in the Hatching Tide event before they announce the thing. But normally they give you a pretty good heads up. Maybe halfway between Hatching Tide and Moonfire Fair? Yeah, somewhere around there, more than likely. I would assume. Maybe they push it back to June. Like, would they drop it though mid-May? Considering mid-May is when we're gonna get the new field content. Your pay is now a stipend from Wook's allowance, which is determined by Kona. I'll take it. May 15th to the 31st was last year's. Gotcha. Curious. Good MSQ. I enjoyed it. I'm curious about Calyx. It didn't really tell us very much of it about them at all. Again, talking about our little Asm stone. They didn't show the key at all, though, after showing us that way back when. So curious. Wonder where the story will go. And what 7.3 has. We only have like, what, 3 months to go until that? So ideally we'll get answers of the broader view or the broader picture. But to be fair, again, if it's going to be a 10-year deal like they said they were to tell us a story, we've got a ways to go before we get to the juicy stuff. Are you excited for Dawn Trail's continuous? So yeah, I like Dawn Trail. I like it a lot. I think it's great. You know, hiccups aside from the voice acting and direction there, I enjoy Dawn Trail a lot, Varsity. I am very much pro Dawn Trail. I think it's fantastic. So I'm curious as to where it's going to go. I like everything about Dawn Trail so far except for Shaolani. And even then, it's just I thought it should have been about Kryl, not even about what we got. But like I said, it's fine. We'll see what happens. I saw Comet assume that the key was at the inn room in Thule the whole time. That'd be pretty fucking hilarious. Oh, it's this place. Oh, God, gross. Okay, well. Where's Brady? Better than Shatter? You ain't wrong. You ain't wrong. Kraus should have gone to do paintbrushes at dawn. she really should have. Yeah, no, I'm not one of those content creators that shits all over it for the negative views. I'm not saying people can't have genuine criticisms of it, and there's stuff to be criticized. But I enjoyed Dawn Trail. I thought it was great. Time to meme an Onslaught? Do it. What's the worst that can happen? A rank to the left. But yeah, like I said, it's a very good expansion. I still like it more than Heaven's Ward, more than ARR. Close to Stormblood. Stormblood had some pretty good stuff in it, though. So we'll see how it evolves. Why am I in the front lines? Oh wait, it's literally called front lines. Why am I at the front of the line is what I meant to say. It's literally called front lines, dumbass. There you go. Have mitigation, have heals. I kind of think some folks saw that the negative opinions on MSQ were getting more clicks, views, whatever, and started to kind of leaning themselves. I mean, it's been going on since like after Shadowbringers. Honestly, some of the bigger content creators leaned that way. Obviously, some were already there because farming negativity is just what the biggest creators for 14 do. But I think when you started getting those longer gaps at the end because of COVID and all that, and when the game went from 3 months to 4.5 months, it just became, okay, well, there's no new content, therefore what are you going to do that gets some views, right? So lean into the negativity a little bit, and then they just kept leaning, and now here we are where it's just the fashionable thing to do. And like I said, there are valid criticisms to the entire expansion, absolutely. To the extent though that we got right now, no. Please. Like, are we even playing the same game? Oh, it's gonna be spicy. We're gonna do it though. Well, it does is create a cesspool of hate instead of, like I said, yeah, there's no useful criticism. And if you even remotely try and speak out for the game, all of a sudden, you know, that just leads to having big creators label as anybody who disagrees with them as, you know, I don't know, as being biased, as they're overwhelmingly biased themselves. It's a shame because there was a couple of creators that I followed that I enjoyed their content, but they just fully turned on the game, and obviously for other reasons. I think the media tour also kind of leans into that, because if you don't get invited to the media tour, all of a sudden it's like, it's hard for me to, yeah, Square Enix chill, that's a good way of describing it. It's hard for me to divorce a creator from their bitterness over this one thing versus the criticisms of the game itself, and valid criticisms of that. Like, I'm all for having a conversation about the hiccups in Dawn Trail, but it's like, okay, but you're just doing that because you're mad you didn't get invited to the media tour. Going to WoW, expecting something good. Same people who criticized WoW but ended up playing WoW because 14 negativity. Yeah. I mean, again, it's just content creation, right? People feed into the negativity because it gets views. I mean, we talked about it, Scoff, about the negativity farmers in the 14 has in particular. It's easy money, I guess. I didn't get invited to the media tour. My entire opinion of the game has now flipped, and I'm going to spread hate. Yep. I've actually stopped watching a couple of creators because, again, like I said, I'll listen to the criticisms that are valid, but if you're just going to sit there angry, I'm just not going to bother. I got better things to do than to sit there and listen to negativity for the sake of views, clicks, metrics. I mean, do I gain views by making new 14 videos, flaming it, and somehow get a media tour? Well, that's the trick, right? You gotta flame correctly. You can't just go wild on the game itself. Yeah, you have to focus, be a shitlord towards the community, but not the game, and then get invited. That's what'll get you in there, because don't go too hard in the game, because otherwise you won't get invited. And then you take on not being invited as your personality, and then just attack the game wholesale. So it's shown me that this is the way. No, look, listen, this is, I'm not showing you, I'm not telling you to do it. I'm just saying that's the formula, apparently. So I can flame the rating committee for, oh yeah, no, look, they love that shit. they love that. Varsi's gonna come in there like, a new hand has touched the negativity beacon. Please give me metrics. I can't go down that way, Rip. I'm getting blasted. Who's chasing me? Oh, cool. I'm running into these fools. Here you go. Have some mitigation, friends. I'll be the voice for the normies, the casuals, the mid-core. Do it. I've been speaking for us for a while. Become as crafter, become hardcore. The crafters are the worst. I know, I'm an omnicrafter. Allie, we get the moon soon. We are 12 days away from the moon? Like, I have a mixed relationship with the game for my own reasons, but that doesn't mean I'm about to go out here and spread hate on it and try to influence other people's questions of it because of that. The game is fine. The story is fine, even with the little hiccups. Yeah, it's fine. It's still better than a lot of the stuff you're getting. And they I think the point that gets me all hot and bothered is that they've said that they're working on it, and they have come through with what they're working on, right? They said they were going to push for this, and they're starting to make steps towards that. So it's like you're there in not good faith when the developers are trying to be there in good faith, and it's just like, you know. Was crafting being asked about during media tour? No, because they just invite raiders. Back when Mystic and I used to be friends, I always tried to get her to ask crafter questions, and she never really did. She asked one, and Yoshi was like, "That's a good question." And no, they just ask about when are we getting mythic dungeons? When are we getting? Hey, eat my ass! Who's shooting me back there? How many fucking machinists are behind me? Yep. Alright, fair. Valid. Craft Gather is the backbone of any PvP. It is. I mean, you know. Like, even Ash doesn't get invited. Ash, the Mega Crafter billionaire. But I guess, look, listen, I said I was going to make YouTube videos so that way I can get invited. I'm going to ask nothing but crafting questions. I get to I'll sit there and I'll get to watch all the raiders that they invite roll their eyes. You know, that part is silly and not addressing questions, concerns. There doesn't make sense. I mean, honestly, if I had the chance, I'd just ask questions about PvP and crafting. I would ask general thematic questions about MMOs. You hate our team? Why? Is it because we have half the points of everybody else, Vinny? That surely isn't it. And we keep fucking fighting yellow. Yeah. I mean, game is over already. We almost had him. We had him up against the ropes. Please, yes, I want that. Fishing questions? Yeah. We had them. Jesus Christ. Alright, I'm gonna switch over to Harley. And so let's go because he's bald. Thank you. Alright, I'm gonna switch up. Where did I put me on the thingy? Series milestone. We're now, okay, I'm level 15 on my second alt. Give me that clockwork oppressor. Invited raiders make sense to a degree because what they show is almost exclusively PvE battle content, but that just makes me wish they diversify. Yeah, I mean they could invite a wider variety of folks is all I'm saying. Not necessarily just, you know, it must be everything. Just a little, spread it out a little bit. Get us some non-raiders in there. Hola, Zeris. Maybe a little melanin in there too would be nice. You know, diversify a little bit to different audiences. You know, about the expansion that was about the brown peoples. That's just me though. Or anything else? Yeah. Invite Maggie for this one. Let's see. I would laugh if someone got access to the game, sees all the jobs available, and only plays Fisher the entire time. That's Kawi. Mimi has had max level Fisher for every expansion since Heaven's Word, I believe. Because she's got priorities. Oh no, it was Stormblood that changed her because of Raban EX. There's a campaign for Zelda to get a media tour invite next time. Do you want to go again, Brady? Are you and Azam switching up characters and all that? Invite Husky to ask about music. That'd be great, actually. That would be a nice angle, different angle, right? Because he could actually display the music that gets played in the expansion and his takes on it. That Husky would be a great invite for that. Like, genuinely. I would love to see Husky there asking questions. Have him sit down with, forget the expansion. Just have him sit down with Sulkin and talk about thematics for the entire expansion. Husky and Alex, yeah. Have them both just sit down. Forget the media tour. Just have them sit down and do like a long form essay discussion about the music and the themes and what they're trying to convey with the music. I think that would go a much longer way and better use of time than having the same top 10 rated showing this is the dungeon we just ran. Look at this first dungeon. I can if you have space, but there's people wanting in first. Just doing society quests quickly while you fail. Ooh, anybody want to come along for frontal lines? Max? Whomst? No, stop into a guild. No, I'm in the. Okay, let's get right up Basm. You're in. I can see you literally in the guild. What the hell? What am I waiting for? If Joe Cat would actually read his emails and go, yo. Let me see. Scrolling. There was somebody who asked before this from the first group. And I'm trying to find. Let's remember to your front lines daily at least. Yeah. I think we normally have Krister. I don't know if Krister's around. We normally have Krister for part of the PvP group, so. Just please never invite Solo. You can say my name. It's okay. Let's go. I've been playing White Mage on Frontlines. Let's see how it plays on this map. It'd also be nice if we had raiders who were pieces of shit and toxic as foretold and victim blaming women. I mean, Yo. If I went, Finny, that'd probably be the question I'd ask. This is why I'll never get invited. So, Yoshi P. Dawn Trail was about acceptance of other cultures and other peoples and enjoying differences from your own. Why are these pieces of shit right here, right next to me? Why Dawn Trail. It's why I'll never get invited. Also, I don't have an audience big enough for warranting that. But I mean, look, listen. The thing is having YouTube and Twitch. I believe is the biggest thing. I honestly believe that whoever it is at Square Enix that does that just looks at numbers. It's just numbers. I don't think there's anything. And when I say that, I don't think there's anything nefarious in regards to who they invite. I just think it's money. Numbers aren't everything. No, they're not everything, but it's definitely something that they heavily have to take into account, right? Mountain Dew getting a mount hurt my soul. Do you not like green varsity? 2 lines, hell yeah, Congratulations. Let me go just to get Dr. Pepper in the game as a mount so I can look at Guy and say ha. I mean, it had to be legally distinct Dr. Pepper, right? They couldn't really do the whole thing. They need to work on improving their community and do that. They need to bite the bullet. Yeah. Yeah. I get the metrics are important, but oh no, I personally agree. There's more to it than just numbers. Absolutely, I think that's just one of the biggest metrics. YouTube reach. I mean, you got to remember, Square Enix is a big corpo, right? They are a big corporation. So, I think there's a lot of that there, but it would be nice. It would be very nice. And who knows? Maybe they'll get there. They did a better job in EU. They had so few people. They had to invite the bottom of the barrel. Mm-hmm. Oh man, but yeah, it's interesting. We'll see. And the schedule's kind of wonky, right? So I don't even know when the next media tour would even be a thing. Hola, Breezy. I don't even know when the next one would be. When the next expansion is going to be. I mean, I would assume it's going to be late next year, right? Is what the general timeline would look like for it. So maybe a summer thing. Alright, so between now and summer of next year, I need to get 100,000 YouTube subscribers. And then we're in. Virtual media tour, where they can invite more people and a wider set of content types. I think that'd be nice as well. I think that'd be better. They did it without, didn't they do that 1 year? For Endwalker? Inviting the bottom of the barrel from EU. I'm available. It still would have been nice if you and Seki had a chance to go there, Brady. That would have been pretty rad for FanFest. All right, who am I with? All right, Scoff. No. Oh, you're all healers. Okay, well, fuck it. I'll go ninja. Carbonated prune juice. How do you know that name? Who told you about my weekend gig? Left or right? We're gonna go left here because right's gonna be taken by blue. They're all the blue. No, holy shit. Okay, well we have options. Now I'm just confused. Let's go to the right. Because blue can come here. Are we all gonna rotate or is somebody gonna get greedy? No, blue did go up here. But a virtual roundtable with both PvE and crafter gatherer people and all other types would be really. I think so. I'd enjoy that a lot more. I tend to ignore the media event. I paid attention because of Miztech, but now I really don't give a shit about it. It doesn't really do much for me. Is it neat? Sure. Sure. Holy shit! Somebody just died. Oh, we got zoomies. Get back here. I would like more variety, Scoff. I agree. We're in the same boat. I mean, we're in the same boat about a lot of things in regards to content creation and all that. So I think it'd be nice to see more of the game and expose people to more than just, look at this raid. I think it'd be swell. There's several people outside of Raiders who I don't think they should ever invite. Yes. Oh, that word just straight up fell. Did somebody eat that warrior forward? My body. Their body. We're in the same boat. You just actually do the creation. I don't bother. I need to get on my videos that I'm trying to make. I'm stuck on the difficult process, which is not actually editing or anything. It's just creating thematically what I would like to see myself. I'm in a bad spot. Bye. Don't go that way. It's very busy. Go this way instead. Junebub and Renon were new, right? They were good picks. They were. And also there was that one YouTuber who doesn't primarily YouTube. She just makes these very nice videos. I didn't know she played 14, but she was also new, I believe. I forget her name is. Your ideas? Yeah, ideas style. They fucking scared me. They put the fear in me. Alright, well, we stun them. No, not Noobtoons. There was somebody else for the NA one. I would assume Noobtoons would have been to the EU one. You ever want a second eye on stuff? You know where to find me? Yeah. It's just a matter of creating the general concept. I'm gonna be the most basic DaVinci Resolve bitch that it's possible. I'm gonna try to lessen the amount of work that's done and just use everything that's in DaVinci Resolve. You debated attempting a video for 14? Do it. Why not? What's the worst that can happen? Just be ready for, you know, people that are gonna disagree, because there are people on the internet who like to disagree. But here's the one thing I wouldn't do content creation for anyway. Yeah, I mean, it has to be some sort of specific-ish. But I already know what I want to do. There's two veins of content there, but definitely for sure Scoff. Rating, job metrics, and blitzball need to be banned topics. Fucking blitzball. Alright, we gotta go over here. A ranks on this side. Do some research on software varsity. You can start with VODs and or clip compilations. Yeah. And I will say honestly, DaVinci Resolve is probably, it's very, very easy to get into on the surface level, because it doesn't require you to have a super mega deep knowledge base of video editing. And it's pretty good for that. It's what I use, and it's free. It's actually very easy to splice videos, cut videos together, and stuff like that, so... I didn't even die! Get out, bitch! Run! Run! Zoomies! There should be actually commented on Blitzball after being asked. Was it to stop asking him about Blitzball? In Premiere and After Effects aren't too bad, but it's definitely not free, yeah. And so I mean, there's various levels of editing your videos. There's very early, what I've been doing, and I have made several of them, it's just I make them so that I can see what I want, how to practice with it, that sort of thing. So practice is the main thing. Got him. No, you don't, Bard. You leave Krister alone. There you go. Krister lived. Krister lived. Yay! Thanks. No, look, if I see it, I'll get in there. No, that's a lot of blue. No, I'm sorry, you're on your own down there, Krister. That's on you. I ain't fucking with that. I love being targeted by Bill because you're hated. Who could possibly hate you, Allie? It's okay. There's somebody that hates everybody somewhere. There's always that one dude. I respected Warrior, but no, that wasn't it. Alright. You know what? I know you're up here. I see you down there, mages. How to put the fear in a caster. Creep up behind them. Let's see. You hate Solu? I mean, it's fair. Antonio, would we still get along if I had a hairline? You continue to pho when I'm in there, as you should. As Solu, I must say this to you. There are 2 content creators that I am sub to on Twitch that I have been wanting to actually unsub to for a while. Are we breaking up right now? I get that though. I get that feeling because content creators do change. And it's a hard thing, but one of the 2 I've been sub to since she was a partner back in 2014. I get that. I mean, I get it. Creators do change though. I mean, they're people, right? So, but it's hard to let go when you've invested in someone for that. No, it's not a lot of people. I understand. Under 6 months is a long time, man. It's a long time. Because the hope is always there that they're gonna maybe not be. Are we getting pinched? We're getting pinched. That it'll come around, right? Some cost fallacy. I think there's a fair bit of that. There's always the hope that whatever the deal is ceases to be the deal, and the creator that you originally enjoyed is gonna be it'll be the same as it was before, and that's not always the case. That's not always the case. So it's something you have to consider for yourself. I just straight up dropped a 121-month sub. Obviously for more personal reasons, but I get that feeling. It also changed because they want to cater to their communities, which I get, but they also forgot about the people that have been there the longest. Yeah. Yep. If you ever became unbald, I will stop watching you. Never. I like being bald, Alex. People don't believe me. Like Kai was like, that's just copium, right? No, bitch. I like being bald. It's nice. I don't have to wash my hair. My skin is nice and clean. I'm so smooth. I get to do this. I like being bald. Yeah, I would have gone bald a decade earlier if I'd known I would have liked it this much. So it looks good. Bald, thank you. I would have definitely gone bald earlier, but I get that, Antonio, for sure. And it sucks. It's not a good feeling. Like, obviously, when you've known somebody that long, there's a certain level of interaction and communication that you've had with them, and it's like, well, it fucking sucks to lose that, right? I don't even... Why am I fighting 2 different sides here? Not my body! Nah, I fucking died. Oh no, I'm saving until 11 months. Yeah, there's that as well. There's that as well. By not being subbed to them anymore? Yeah. Yeah, it still sucks. Like, there's no good way. I will say that somebody who came out on the other side of that is, you come around. And it gets, for me particularly, it gets real easy real fast. I've been shaving your head for over 10 years. It's worth it. I agree. Again, I just wish I'd done it a lot sooner. Because here they go again. I got one. Get back here! Oh, that was disgusting. A bit of a waste there, but here we are. I mean, you can definitely get that A rank down there. That's easy enough to guess. One over here. If there were just an undo button for hair, or redo if you enjoy having hair, because that's also valid. I just would have started shaving my head. I couldn't shave my head initially because video rules. I didn't want to get jumped. It's a thing. It's a thing. Ah, who shot me in the ass? Fucking machinist. My team won the front lines daily. You're good. Nice. We lost by 2 points. 2 points. That's 1 kill right there. Got that good head shape. Do I really? I mean, I know I've lucked out a little bit. I'm starting to show, again, some weirdness in the scalp, but I think that's normal with age, so it be what it be. I also have just a giant noggin, by the way. I remember this one time Kawhi took a photo of me, and I was leaning forward, so the perspective was a little bit weird, and I was just like fucking mega mind having breakfast over at Cora's. 2119, not a very good game. 1 million damage is nothing for a ninja. Should have had more. I think it's something people have to reconcile with. I've stopped supporting content creators because I can't and won't support things I don't agree with or feel go against your own code. Absolutely valid. Absolutely valid, Varsity. That's what you have to do. You have to apply it. And again, remember, content creators are businesses, right? If a business is doing something that you don't approve of or like or anything, don't support it. Vote with your wallet. That's just the way it works. I think that's one thing that people lose sight of a lot is that we're businesses. Poorly run businesses, but businesses all the same. Does your brain have a butt? You know what, Brady? I'll show you in IRL. I won't tell you online, but when we meet up together, I'll show you. You need to find more content creators to bully. You do. Speaking of which, we're gonna raid Max soon, so we can go do that. Oh, Max is doing RimWorld today. Max's RimWorld is a bit more wilder than mine. He goes all in with the points and everything else. So, yeah, I'll be back in 3 hours for some Ender Magnolias. It is a side-scrolling Metroidvania game that I'm enjoying a lot. He's rimming. He is. He actually has the ability to destroy his colony too, as a redemption. So, you know, Max is going all in on the chaos. But yeah, I'll be back in 3 hours. Thank you for the conversation, by the way. Thank you for helping out with the MSQ and all that. Conversations like that are good to have. Obviously, it's a little heavy. I know a lot of us come here to get away from stuff, but yeah, just go follow folks. Psyche might be back tomorrow. If you're not already following her, there goes Psyche. Streams at 7 a.m. Eastern. Still in mourning for her crash, who passed away a couple days ago. But doing her best, and she'll be back maybe tomorrow. If not tomorrow, she'll be back on Monday. But go say hi to her. Go enjoy yourself some Psyche, and we'll say hi to Max. Again, I'll be back in 3 hours for some Ender Magnolias. Hopefully you'll join us for that. Maximilian Powell. Nailed it. But yeah, Max is playing RimWorld with Rim Connect on. Rim Connect is an extension that allows you to accumulate points, and those points allow you to buy things in the game through the extension itself. And you can just nuke Max if you want to do that. But yeah, have a good afternoon. Take care of yourselves. Get some food, get some water, get up and walk around, and we'll see you back here in 3 hours. Bye. Well, fuck YouTube first. Bye, YouTube. Thanks for hanging out.